Nos encontramos desde Londres, Inglaterra, con uno de los actores que mejor me caen. He used to be the bad guy, but in the last years you're the good guy, a British spy, right?
Yeah. I was a bad guy for a few years there. Yeah, all the parts that came along were too good to turn down. You know, there's something about the bad guy that's really fun. You know, you get to wear the best clothes, you get to say the best lines, you get to do the action, and slowly, yeah, things have changed over the last few years, and for some reason I've been playing spies, so-called good guys. You know?
Exactly. And here we are with Isla Fisher.
Hi, how are you? Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bueno.
Bien.
Bien.
Perfect.
Green Earth.
You're now transmitting as you go.
Eyes on the target.
And now you are the best spy ever in this world, right?
Yeah, the best spy in the world. Yeah.
Tell me, how was to act in this kind of movie where it is, I think, with a lot of action, but also with a lot of comedy?
Well, you know, it was kind of schizophrenia. Every day you turn up to work and it would be a different thing. One day you'd either be getting thrown around, doing incredibly intense physical stuff.
Sacha Baron Cohen, do you know that guy?
Never heard of him.
No?
I wouldn't even say hi to him on the street. He's so weird.
He's your husband, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about his crazy work?
You know, maybe I'm a sick and twisted lady, but I love it. I think it's hilarious.
The other day, all that was required were the words, you know, was your quickness of mind, because we did a lot of improvisation. A lot of making it up as we went along. We'd come in and the scene would be on the page, but we'd just make stuff up, you know, and try and be funny. And then the next day you'd come back and you'd be getting thrown off a car or something, or drowning in a car or something like that. So it just, it was like having schizophrenia.
You have to structure the film in a traditional story sense, and then you have to kind of put the comedy inside, you know, the story, which is harder in some ways, but I think it does give the audience more emotional connection to the characters because it's a real storytelling.
We'll take it.
Sacha Baron Cohen comedy, let's say it's a different kind of comedy.
Yeah.
How difficult or how awkward did you have to be in that kind of scenes?
It was very hard. You know, comedy is hard.
Yeah.
Drama, you all understand what the scene needs to be, and a few takes after take, you make that scene better.
If you take the comedy out of the story, it kind of stands up as an action movie too. I remember when he came to me and said, I'm thinking about doing an action comedy, and I thought, oh, that's something, you know, you haven't done before. But I think it's sort of hard to know when the movie should be funny and when the movie should have action.
Comedy, it goes, you know, you tell a joke, it's funny, but like an hour later, it's not funny. You do a scene that's funny and you need 3 days to shoot that scene. What might be funny at 9 o'clock on the first day is really not funny by the end of the day on the third day.
It's sort of stitching it together seamlessly is most of the hard part. The comedy itself is the easy bit.
Yet you still have to make it funny. So it's really tough. And there was a lot of physical stuff as well. I mean, I spent most of the time being humiliated, you know, having people fall on me, Sacha smashing a bottle over my head, you know, drowning in a car. It was very, it was physical, and it was a tough shoot. And it makes me realize that, you know, it's not all fun and games, comedy.
What do you think about these scenes that very gross things, and they go straight out of the line, right?
Yeah, maybe I'm just too gross, but I find it really funny. I'm not remotely shocked.
Yeah, and what this connection with Mark and Sacha have a good combination, right?
They really do. I think they played so nicely off each other.
We got on really well. I mean, he's like my brother. You know, we've spent a couple of years doing this film.
I think that he's a perfect straight man for Sacha, because Mark's not only incredibly good at the action and able to do all the stunts and just one of these, you know, I mean, he could have been James Bond, Mark Strong. I mean, he's brilliant.
He got very close, and he's very funny, and he was really You know, I had something to teach him about straight drama and keeping a character on a straight and narrow, and he had a lot to teach me about comedy.
And then I think Sasha is the perfect kind of clown idiot to play off of him. I think they did a great job.
That pellet was filled with a toxin, and I'll be dead in 90 seconds if you don't suck it out. You can suck it, or you can let me die.
Mark, nice to meet you.
And you.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Perfect. Thank you very much, and nice to meet you.
Thank you. Gracias.
I can't stop this feeling.
Hola amigos, soy Starlord y estas son 50 cosas sobre mí.